Welcome back, y'all, to another fishing plan video. I'm very excited to show you guys something cool. It's a map that I've had a love-hate relationship with for a long time now, about 3 years. So I will be showing you guys how to get XP and levels at Blue Crab Island, Mississippi. Now, the biggest thing with Blue Crab is you want to go for certain things. Black drum, right? That's the first thing. You want to go for permit, red drum. You want to go for flounder, striped bass. Tarpon is your best friend though. So tarpon, black drum, red drum, and permit is your best friends for XP, right? So you want to go for tarpon. You can use shiners, large minnow, shrimp, crab, dragonflies. Me personally, I use skull sardines and shiners, large minnows. Now as for the drum, a large cut bait, that's it. Permit, I use shrimp like usually. You can use crab, clam meat, sand fleas. But let's show you what you guys need for blue crab. Let's just show you. So what I use for everything here, I usually take large cut bait. It's level 32, okay? That's the one thing I take. Large minnows, level 31. You can use prawns, level 58, so probably not. Now, what you'll really want to use though is shiners. Shiners work fine for everything here. Cut bait, spawn sack works good as well, I found out. You can use frogs, right? You can use common minnows. So anything that represents like a cut bait or a live bait. But now the setup I'll be using is a heavy chaser, 10 foot 2. It's a 59-pound rod. I got the Leviathan 10,000 reel. It's a 57 max drag, so if you know the importance of a balanced setup, it's a 2 pound difference, right? Which is not bad at all. I got braid on there. I got 57-pound braid, so it's matching the reel. So the drag is going to be just fine, right? I got a 6-ounce sinker, fluorocarbon leader, 60 pound, 8-aught barbless hook, and cut bait. Now again, barbless hooks is the ultimate best thing in the game for grinding XP. I don't care what level you are. I don't care what you say, what you think. It's the best hook in the game for XP, hands down. Now, I also got two other rods with me, McConzies. These don't really matter. These aren't important, right? At all. I'm focused on this. So we'll get a license. Advanced. Always get advanced. If you're going fishing for a long time and you want to have a good time, get XP, whatever, get one advanced license. Always. Now make sure you got a boat with you. Always have a boat, no matter what. Because if you're like me and you don't have a boat when you travel, yeah, you'd be cooked, really. You'd be cooked the whole time, man. Alright. So first thing I do, private lobby. Alright, cool. So the first thing you always want to do, check your peaks, right? Now if you're fishing for a black drum, red drum, you want to go day 6. You can go day 7, 6, 5, right? But the most important part about fishing for drum and everything tarpon is the peak. You know, day 6 is fine. Day 5, fine. Those are all fine, really. So I'll show you what I do. Hop in the boat, okay? And now what we do is fry that bad boy up. You're gonna go from the boat dock to the windmills. You see the giant windmills out there? I'll show you some. Now I'm not gonna go to the barge or anything. There's this thing in the blue crab called, the mangroves. And if you go online, like let's say you go to a public lobby, you will have 4 people at this one spot fighting over it. They'll type in game chat nasty things to you, and they get really mad. I don't know why. They get really really mad. All right, so you pull over here. I'll show you now. I'll show you. So remember, I left I left the boat dock, right? Mangrove Sunset. I came down here. Unique black drum, late evening, 104 pounds. Large cut bait. That's the coordinates right there. Oh, hang on. I'm getting a bite. Unique tarpon, skilled sardine on a float rod. So another unique tarpon on a crab. Yep, 151 pounder is my biggest one ever. Unique black drum again, large cut bait, late evening. So you guys kind of get the idea of how good the spot is, right? It's a really good spot. It's a great spot for XP, cash, and it's really fun as well. But again, I'll show you the coordinates where I'm at. You got the boat spawn up here, the boat dock. You turn right all the way down here. So come down all the way. Now I'm sitting down here. So this is Mangrove 1, okay? This is Mangrove 2, the honey spot, the sweet spot. And if I'm going too fast or I'm talking too fast or I'm not being very cordial or, articulated, I apologize with you. But I will also show you how to use maybe 3 bottom rods. Let's just do 2 though for now. I'm kind of lazy, nowadays. All right, 10 up barbless hook. Okay. I'm gonna throw one a large minnow. Okay. Now, large minnow will be very good for you, but make sure it's nighttime though. You won't skip at nighttime. So it doesn't cost a bait coin, right? But it still costs you $2,500. It's really expensive. So this right here, this peak right here, the roller coaster, it goes 6 p.m. And now you can fish this for a long time, a very long time. But you gotta have the right peak at Blue Crab. You gotta have the right peak. It's gotta be that long hill, right? Like the long stretch, going up kind of bit. Now sometimes they won't bite right away. They won't bite immediately. But what I'll do, and the good thing about having markers is you can see what bait you caught them on, right? So large cut bait, crab, large cut bait, scale sardines, you know. So what I'll usually do is I'll just switch to huge cut bait sometimes. You want to cast far though. You want to cast kind of far. We got our first fish here finally. Here on Blue Crab Island. I believe we do. So what I did is, guys, I went from an 8-aught to a 6-aught barbless hook. Now, the barbless 6-aught hook will get you a lot of bites fast, which is really good for XP, right? So I want to show you guys something. Now, if you start to lose tension, like the fish is coming at you at full speed ahead, just run backwards, okay? Don't be afraid to run backwards. It could be a black drum or red drum, maybe. Let's see here. What do we got? Now, usually what I do, I juggle 2 rods, right? That's a black drum, nice. A trophy black drum, okay. So $2,000, 1,155 XP. Now, if it was on that rod right there, it'd be like 2,000 XP, right? But I'm showing you guys this is why gear matters. When you're grinding XP, your gear matters. Now let's do a test. Let's just do a test on this one. If it gets a bite, we'll catch it. All right, there we go. So now, this is the heavy chaser, low 50 rod, right? I don't believe this will be much bigger of a fish, honestly. But let's just take a look at it. Let's see. It's kind of putting up a fight. Kind of, yeah. Nothing crazy, though. I think it's another black drum. But it's there. That's a red drum, actually. And they're pretty. These are really pretty fish, all of them. A trophy red drum. So I got 2 green bars, which is really good on this rod. If that's like a 80 pounder, a 90 pounder, guys, ooh, you're talking 2,000, 3,000 XP, a unique. So you can see the difference is incredible, right? Now let me go ahead. I want to show you guys a few of the things before I go. All right. Now that's the heavy chaser, one in my hand now. But here's the most important thing before I go. So your hooks are very important, right? The hooks are very important. So keep in mind, a barbless hook will give you a 25% XP boost, okay? So barbless 10 aught, I'd recommend a 6 aught, 8 aught, and 10 aught for a blue carb, okay? I'd recommend for bait, I'm gonna say, I want you guys to use freshwater prawns, crab, huge cut bait, large cut bait, minnows, shiners, and let's go ahead and throw in another one that no one talks about this at all. No one ever mentions this bait whatsoever. If I have it, I'll show you guys. Gulf shrimp. That's a nice one as well. So you could use pretty much skilled sardines, shrimp, Gulf shrimp, crab, and all that good stuff. But again, this is the setup, right? Heavy chaser 10 foot 2. It's a 59-pound setup. Leviathan 10,000, 60-pound braided line, a 6-ounce sinker, a fluorocarbon leader 60 pounds, and a barbless 8-aught hook, 10-aught hook, or a 6-aught. You guys, get that XP, get them levels. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.